The conference room fell silent as the CEO slammed a thick folder onto the table. "Who changed my approved design?" she shouted. Every engineer lowered their eyes. Then one man quietly stood up. He wasn't a senior engineer. He wasn't even a manager. He was a humble maintenance technician, and a single dad. "I made one correction," he said calmly. The CEO's face turned red with anger. "You had no right to touch a $50 million project." But 10 minutes later, one phone call changed everything. Instead of firing him, the CEO did something that shocked the entire company. Michael Carter worked in the maintenance department of Titan Engineering. After losing his wife years earlier, he raised his 11-year-old daughter, Lily, alone. During the day, he repaired machines. At night, he studied engineering books after Lily went to sleep. Although he never had the money to finish university, engineering had always been his passion. Few people knew he could read blueprints better than many licensed engineers. Discovery. One evening, Michael was repairing an air conditioning unit on the top floor. Nearby, a huge bridge project blueprint lay open inside the conference room. As he glanced at it, something immediately caught his attention. A support beam had been placed using an incorrect load calculation. The bridge would eventually develop dangerous structural stress. Michael checked the numbers 3 times. Every calculation led to the same conclusion. Someone had made a $50 million design mistake. The next morning Michael politely warned one of the project engineers. They laughed. "You're a maintenance worker. Stick to fixing pipes." Another engineer ignored him.
Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Enjoy the video.
Finally, Michael carefully marked the corrected measurements directly onto the design copy before construction began. He never imagined the CEO herself would see it. CEO Victoria Lawson stormed into the engineering department. "Who edited my approved plans?" The room became silent. Michael slowly raised his hand. "I did." Victoria couldn't believe it. "You risked delaying a $50 million project. You've gone far beyond your job description." Security was already walking toward him. Michael simply replied, "I wasn't trying to change your project. I was trying to save it." Everyone rolled their eyes. Until Victoria ordered an independent engineering review. Hours later, an outside structural consulting firm completed an emergency analysis. Their lead engineer entered the boardroom carrying fresh calculations. He looked directly at Victoria. The maintenance technician was right. The room froze. If construction had continued, the support system would have failed future safety requirements. The correction prevented catastrophic damage and saved approximately $50 million. No one spoke. The same executives who laughed at Michael now stared at him in disbelief. Decision. Victoria slowly walked toward Michael. Everyone expected another argument. Instead, she extended her hand. "I'm sorry. I judged your position instead of your knowledge." The room watched in complete silence. Then she made an unexpected announcement. "Effective immediately, Michael Carter is joining our engineering innovation team." Applause filled the room. Some employees even stood up. Weeks later, Michael's life changed. He received a major promotion. The company paid for him to complete his engineering degree. His salary doubled. But the happiest moment came later that evening. Lily hugged him tightly after hearing the news. "Dad! I always knew you were an engineer." Michael smiled with tears in his eyes. "I just needed someone else to believe it too." Ending. Months later, the corrected bridge opened safely to the public. During the ribbon-cutting ceremony, Victoria invited Michael onto the stage. She addressed the crowd. "Great ideas don't belong to job titles. They belong to people brave enough to speak when something is wrong." Michael looked toward his daughter standing proudly in the audience. Sometimes, the person everyone overlooks is the very person who saves everything. Because true talent doesn't need a fancy office. It only needs one opportunity.